Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to our launch event of the 35th Annual Conference for AEHT and the International Forum for the Valorization of Biodiversity, Innovation and Restart. We would like to give you an applause from Senigallia. We are here connected with live streaming with the whole world. This is a very important event. It's a wonderful opportunity for the organizational committee consisting of Region Marche, Chamber of Commerce of Marche, Province of Ancona, Municipality of Senigallia, and the Educational Institute Panzini, which will host the competitions. And it's our pleasure to welcome the AEHT International Delegation and the representatives of 33 European nations. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and thanks for being here. An applause to our delegations. So we're going to tell you about this absolutely innovative project this year, to which usually more than 150 schools participate, representing these 33 European nations with around 750 participants. So I would like to greet some people, special guests who are with us, the president of the International Network of Hotel Management, Luigi Valentini. An applause to you. Thank you for being here, Mr. President. And the Regional Councillor, Carlo Ciccioni, good evening, and thank you for being here, witnessing this important event, such a relevant regional player for this project. Thank you. And we are connected everywhere through our streaming platform. So I would like to give the floor to Patrizio Bianchi, our Education Minister. So I would like to give him the floor, and then we'll go with the translation. I'm participating with great joy to this opening event of the 35th Annual AEHT Conference. This is a very important initiative for a fundamental sector both for Europe and Italy. This is a sector where people can make a difference. People with their education and their acquired training, their ability to grow together and put on the table all their history and traditions. And today, we also have their full attention to a heritage of biodiversity and innovation, which are fundamental to start over. So I would like to thank all those who came here from all over Europe, here to Region Marche, to witness the importance of working, studying and living together. These things are crucial right now when war events are pressuring our civil life. I would like to thank the presidents of the region, the mayor, the presidents of province, and all those who organized this important moment. And to the students, I would like to express my encouragement to participate in this competition. I hope you can share this moment with joy. And of course, I would like to give my final remarks regarding our solidarity and closeness to our Ukrainian friends. Thank you. Okay, I would like to introduce to you Lorena, our translator. Thank you. You can immediately tell us what Minister Bianchi said.
It's a very important conference. He welcomes everybody to the 35th annual meeting of the AEHT. And he says it's a very important moment for Italy, but the most important thing is the people who are the participants in the meeting. It is also the occasion of the International Forum for Biodiversity and Didactic Innovation, which he says is very, very important. Thank you for choosing Le Marche. Thank you to all the institutions who are involved in organizing the event, and we hope that the meeting is going to be full of joy.
Okay, thank you, Lorena.
Thank you, Lorena. An applause to you. And we'll be very quick now We have the Undersecretary of State for the Ministry of Education, Dr. Ana Sasso. Dr. Sasso, good evening. The floor is yours. Good evening, everyone. And thank you for inviting me, even though I'm connected remotely. I apologize, but all those who are out all week working can understand that I couldn't be there as today is Father's Day. I would like to express my pride, and I would like to say congratulations to the whole province and the municipality of Senigallia and region Marche, and with the Panzini Institute, its staff, the teachers, the administration, and the school director for being chosen as headquarters of an international event for such a strategic sector like the one that Institute Panzini deals with from a financial and cultural point of view. And I can see there is a synergy between institutions and the territory, which is quite rare, so congratulations for that. It's been a year since I was appointed Undersecretary. I have been a teacher for many years, but as Undersecretary, I had a confirmation of what I learned as a teacher. I visited many schools and catering schools. I can see vitality, dynamism, excellent training activities, and this guarantees job placements and careers, immediate careers, regardless of which Italian areas these schools operate in. So congratulations for this event. I will find a way and time to be there in October because I'm very curious, and before saying goodbye, I will quite repeat what the minister said. We know that we are living tragic days. After 2 years of cultural deprivation, after 2 years of pandemic, we are now dealing with a new tragedy, the war. So this kind of event can involve European people with peace and fraternity and for healthy competitions. And I would also like to tell all students to please enjoy this healthy competition. You will definitely be richer and will find yourself improved after this experience. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I will keep listening to this conference for a while, and then I will enjoy, this Father's Day with my family. I will see you soon, and I'll see you in October. Thank you again. Dr. Sasso connected with us. It's 7:40 p.m. right now, and I would ask Lorena to translate what he just said. Thank you.
Rossano Sasso, the Undersecretary of State for the Ministry of Education, sends his congratulations to Senigallia, to the Senigallia Council, to the province and the Marche region, and in particular to the Institute Panzini and the whole school and everybody who's been involved in working towards this project. He says the synergy between economics and culture is really important, and he was once a teacher and before becoming a minister, and understands it's a very important sector, especially catering schools, to work towards a future. He sends his heartfelt congratulations, and he hopes to be here in October to join us, and that the meeting will take place in peace with all the European countries. He thanks you again and says congratulations.
Okay, thank you, Lorena.
Thank you, Lorena. So, and thank you, Dr. Sasso. This is an applause for you and for your words. An applause for our Undersecretary, who will be with us certainly in October. I will now start a round of contributions regarding this project. And I will start with Senigallia Mayor Massimo Olivetti, who made all city infrastructure available for this event. Good evening, Mayor. Good evening. And welcome, everyone. I would like to welcome all representatives of schools from abroad, and I would like to greet authorities who are here. This is a very important, special moment for Senigallia, which is why I would like to thank those who represented the engine of this event. So, school principal of Institute Panzini, who is the real soul and creator of all this, because what we are about to experience is an extremely important moment for our city, which allows us to foresee a brighter future and to overcome a difficult moment, that of the pandemic. So it's been too long, and I really hope this will be an opportunity to be all together once again, having the opportunity to relaunch our city, a context that already exists in the catering and hospitality world. Senigallia is proud of this heritage, and this school represents real engine for professionals. And Senigallia owes its success in this sector to the school, to the teachers and students who enriched our collective experience as a city. And I would also like to add that we have 2-starred Michelin chefs in the same city, which is a rare case. Yes, I was going to mention this. We have 2 Michelin-starred chefs, and just a few days ago we had a 3rd recognition for an important ice cream artist. And other than starred chefs, we also have a very high level in the gastronomic offer and hospitality offer. So I believe this is exactly thanks to a mindset that the school conveyed to our students, and I'm convinced that these competitions will make this even better. Thank you, Massimo Olivetti, Mayor of Senigallia.
Lorena on the mic for translation.
Now, let's hear the translation.
The Mayor of Senigallia welcomes all our European partners for this occasion and all the institutions. And he says thanks to our headmaster, Alessandro Poco, for promoting Senigallia and projecting us into the future. He hopes this is an occasion for us to be all together and to relaunch Senigallia into the hospitality world. Thanks to all the teachers and the non-teaching staff, also for their contributions. And Alvin then added that we have a unique situation with 2 Michelin-starred chefs in the same town. And now we just have a new one, which is an ice cream bar, which has just been added. So all of this, the mentality of can be added to the mentality of our school for everybody to be, for the occasion to be a success.
Well, thank you, Lorena.
Thank you, Lorena. I will now give the floor to the protagonist, the main player of this organization, which is Region Marche, welcoming the AEHT organization. We have Massimo Paroli, delegation, assessor. Should I keep the mask? Yes, we have to. Can you hear me? Good evening, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. I would like to thank the Minister and the Undersecretary who greeted us remotely. This is an important sign. As Region Marche, we're very proud that this conference is taking place in our region, in the municipality of Senigallia. As you were saying a few minutes ago, there are some Michelin-starred chefs. This means that we really have a high concentration of high-level professionals from a gastronomic point of view. So it's a municipality that should be taken as an example. And talking about diversity, just recently we had an exhibition in Dubai for biological and organic products. And this is another reason to be proud. The way this region is actually investing in quality of life. When we talk about biodiversity and organic, we talk about quality of life as well. So we are really starting to obtain some important achievements to reach some goals. So we're really proud of this, and in our region we have 8 catering schools, which means we have a high concentration of this sector, and we know that Marche region is investing in this, in tourism, with President Acquaroli, who is giving you his greetings. And of course the pandemic did slow down opportunities of growth, but it was only temporary, because through the new launch and the new Mancini testimonial, we were able to disseminate our brands and make them visible throughout the world. So from a touristic point of view, we're really relaunching this territory. And speaking of cultural biodiversity, we're really shedding a light on our villages. We are a region whose name in Italian is plural, and this can be a symbol of diversity. We are focusing on the identities of our territory with cultural festivals, focusing on histories, on the history of our villages. So with these festivals, the village festivals, for example, we are not only focusing on culture, we're focusing also on our single peculiarities. We really need to connect different sectors together without having a gap between them. We need to connect culture, tourism, and gastronomy. This is what we're doing also through the village law, which was one of the first law initiatives from Marche region. So we started with some important actions, and we won't stop here. We really want to work hard for this region to have the right recognition from a touristic and cultural point of view. And I will conclude by saying that just a few days ago, we had 2 finalist cities as candidates for cultural capitals in Italy, with the city of Pesaro. And I would like to say hi to the mayor. Good evening and congratulations for this achievement. So I must say that we're really working hard, and we planted some seeds and we are starting to see the results. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your conference. Thank you, Regional Assessor for Cultural and Education, Lorena.
So this is the representative of the Marche region, Giorgia Latini. She is the Councillor for Culture and Education. She says good evening to everybody. It's a great honor to be here. Thank you to the Education Ministers for joining us, and she's very proud that we are all here in Le Marche and that Senigallia can be an example to others. As the Regione Marche had great success in Dubai in the recent World Fair, representing excellence in the field of biodiversity. We can be proud of this. We also have 8 catering colleges, and we are investing in tourism. Greetings from the President Aquaroli, but we're also happy to be part of this movement so that people can get to know Le Marche, and especially in the view of the cultural biodiversity. We have a strong point with history and cultural initiatives. For example, the Festival dei Borghi, which we can use to connect all the various sectors, culture, cuisine, and tourism. Working towards recognition for Le Marche, we also had 2 candidates for the European Cultural Capital, and one of them won and became European Cultural Capital of Europe. Thank you to all.
Thank you, Lorena.
Avevamo 2 città,
So, yes, we have 2 cities appointed among 10 cities. And we are experiencing the open model, and we will see how it works in October. Daniele Carnevali, the floor to the president of the province, responsible for the management of the institute where competitions will take place. Okay, yes. Good evening, everyone. I would like to say hi to all authorities, principals, directors of all catering and hospitality schools. I believe this moment represents a great achievement, an opportunity for our territories, for Senigallia, Ancona, Region Marche. After 5 years, these competitions come back to Italy. Last time was in 2017. You already mentioned the over 750 students who will participate during your introduction. And I believe that this event is also proof that when you have synergies between the cultural chain and the chambers of commerce and other institutions, you do get results. And most of this success is due to all people who worked for this. As province, our task is to make infrastructure available. We invested, and we will keep investing this summer to make everything possible and to have everything ready by October. I will conclude by saying that we are experiencing a dramatic time, but this also gives me hope. Seeing representatives from at least 28 European countries gives me hope. Competitions, in this case, are to welcome everyone, and I hope that in October we will see also delegations from Russia and Ukraine. Thank you, President.
A moment for translate, Lorena.
Now let's hear the translation.
Carnevali, President of the province of Ancona, he says good evening to everyone and to all the institutions. This is a great opportunity, especially since we're coming back to Italy after Cervia in 2017. We are due to have 700 students to take part in the competitions, and this will take the fusion of all the institutions to make this a success. We want to make everybody feel comfortable by offering all the services of the province, and there will be 33 countries competing in a hospitality event, and he does hope that it can also include in the future Russia and Ukraine.
Grazie. Allora, passo alle
I will now talk with category associations. Massimiliano Polacco, good evening. I would like to give the floor. You are delegation representative for the Chamber of Commerce of Region Marche. you also involved category associations, and that's great news. Yeah, first of all, I would like to thank you all, because after many months, our school principal was able to reunite all associations to develop tourism in Marche region. I believe this is a very important moment for us and for everyone to make this place an important point for fraternity and sharing. The works of the Chamber of Commerce are focusing on jobs and careers, as the minister was saying before, allowing schools to be in contact with the world of jobs, with careers, can actually shed a light on the future of youngsters. Assessor Latini also mentioned that we all appreciate this step forward towards development and innovation. We are accessing new markets, and to do that we need new life, new resources, and catering schools can be a resource for the future, for our country, which is growing. And as the mayor was saying, there is a city which hosts quality catering and hospitality. And we know that a project on skills has been presented in Parliament. So the Giorni model developed this activity, and I wanted to mention that this city is becoming the city that will develop the necessary skills to take that step forward, a step that we expect as a future engine for the economy of this country, especially in such a difficult time, with all markets struggling. We really do want that tourism can become a milestone for the region. Thank you, Massimiliano Polacco. Now we can listen to Lorena's translation.
He says it's great that our headmasters have managed to bring together as a point of attention and brotherhood all to be able to work together, above all working together in combining the world of work and tourism. The Marche region wants to have new resources to grow, and this can come from the catering and hotel sector and from the schools themselves. And the town is becoming the quality reference for our territory for hospitality and tourism.
Molto bene.
Very good.
Allora, la parola
I will now give the floor to Dr. Fisetti, Director of Regional School Offices in Region Marche. And let's hear what you can tell us about schools. First of all, I would like to greet Minister Cotrizio Bianchi, Undersecretary Sasso, so that I can continue earning my salary. Of course, I'm just joking. Yes, we do know that you work closely in contact with them. Yes, we're working very closely together. But of course, we're just kidding here. So, as Director of School Offices, I am visiting public schools which operate in the region. So I would like to say hi or more than 200 schools, or 34,000 operators, school operators, teachers, and students, and the 7 catering institutes operating in the school system at a regional level. I would also like to make a reflection. I believe that with these 35th Annual Conference Games of AEHT, students from different European countries will have the opportunity to play, learn, listen, and share their experiences with each other with respect and honest understanding of their different contexts and beliefs, vocations. Therefore, I believe this will be an experience for young people to valorize biodiversity, innovation, to start over while respecting the lifestyles of every single person, without neglecting the specific individual needs and features of every person. So it will be an opportunity to start over while being aware of the new horizons that every generation dreams of as a brighter future and destiny. With these games, I think that our students will participate in the building of Europe, of a Europe that nations have been dreaming about, a Europe that, along the centuries, filled up territories with works of art, science, cathedrals, and Marche region is an example of all this. So, along these centuries, Europe strengthened national souls, nurturing us with an idea of a Europe, the memory of which keeps us together, because it represents the root of the European project itself. And it also represents a hope and the strength that can support generations who know that without hope there cannot be a project, there cannot be a new start, and there cannot be a new solution. So with this hope and a certainty as well, I hope the whole market school system will be able to support this initiative. And I would like to thank all those who made this possible. Thank you.
Grazie. Grazie,
Thank you, Dr. Fizzetti, Director of the Regional School Offices in Marche.
Marco Filisetti, who is the head of the Marche Education Department. He says hello to his colleagues, the ministers who previously we saw, and that his job is to follow all of the schools in the region and the teachers in the schools, and particularly the hotel schools. He says the 35th AEHT meeting is an opportunity for 33 different countries, and the students from the European countries will be called together to share their experiences and understanding the differences. An experience for young people to understand biodiversity and respect each other. This is part of the building of Europe, he says. Over the centuries, we have monuments and artworks and science, but Europe needs to keep together, and with the European memory and roots, and without hope, we cannot go ahead. He sends his best wishes to all collaborators
for this experience.
Ok, thank you.
Thank
Grazie
you,
Lorena.
Lorena.
E adesso ci muoviamo e
Now let's
passiamo
move
alle
on to
istituzioni
international
internazionali.
institutions.
European institutions.
For
La
European
prima
institutions, I
parola
would
va a
like to
Ana
give the
Paula
floor to Ana Paula
Pais,
Pais,
che è presidente
president
dell'Association
of
AEHT,
the
direttora
AEHT
coordinadora de Vila Sau de
Association.
Formação do Turismo de Portugal. Is correct? Ok, un bel applauso
So
allora
let's
al
give her
nostro
an
presidente
applause.
di
AEHT president, thank you for coming.
Thank you. So first, let me thank, because it's a huge pleasure to be here among all these authorities and especially among the team of this great school in Senigallia that have been hosting us for these 2 days. Based on the experience that we have these 2 days, we already view and experience the quality, the professionalism, the welcome, the hospitality that the team from Alessandro give to us. So we can imagine that they will provide an enormous and a fantastic event for our students. So it's really a pleasure that we can be here with our 500 students and also with our 300 teachers and school directors in October. So for our association, we organize this each year in a different country, in a different school, based on the strengths of these schools that make them available to organize this annual conference. And we try to, as we hear this night, to strengthen the values of Europe, so the values of friendship, of sharing, of respecting each other's values and each other's difference. So we believe that in such a difficult days that we face, this annual conference could also help our students to understand that they are the future of our tourism industry, and that the tourism industry can also make the difference to build a future that could help us be together in a different way. So this opportunity that we could come to Italy reunited after these pandemic years, after these difficult years, it's in plus an opportunity, because we believe that Italy, with your values in tourism, in food industry, in gastronomy, can also be an inspiration for the future generation. So we really thank you for hosting us, and we hope that we can also bring you some knowledge from the other countries that will be here in October with all your students. And just to finish, I want just to give an extraordinary thanks for the team of the school that are being so wonderful these days. Thank you.
Okay. A curiosity, is this the first international release?
Sorry?
Is this the first international release for you?
No, it's not, but it's the most important, I believe.
Ah, ok. Allora, questa è siccome è una neoeletta, lo dico
She
in
was
italiano,
just
è neopresidente
elected
eletto, questa non è la
president,
prima
and it's not
conferenza alla
her
quale
first conference,
partecipa, però ha detto che è la
but
più
she just said
importante,
it's
quindi
the
ci fa
most
molto
important
piacere.
one.
Grazie,
Thank you, President.
E adesso
So, Lorena.
per la traduzione, quella corretta.
Ana Paula Pais, the president of the AEHT, she says, scusa, parlo in italiano. Grande,
No, però andava bene lo stesso,
dice che è un grande onore essere qui con tutti, soprattutto con tutte queste istituzioni. Grazie dell'ospitalità della scuola Panzini e del nostro dirigente Alessandro Impoco. Abbiamo un'idea che sarà così, con tutta l'ospitalità che hanno dimostrato in questi giorni, che sarà anche così a ottobre. È importante, ogni anno noi scegliamo una nuova scuola e crediamo nella futura di Europa, e che l'industria del turismo può essere l'opportunità del rilancio. Crediamo che l'Italia può essere l'ispirazione con la sua enogastronomia e turismo. Grazie a tutto il team della scuola per tutto il lavoro che hanno fatto.
Thank you, President. Molto bene,
Thank
grazie
you,
Ana
Ana
Paula
Paula
Pais.
Pais.
Siamo in
We are
perfetto orario,
perfectly on
quindi adesso
time,
do
so
subito
I
la
will now
parola
give the
invece a
floor
Remco Koerts,
to
vice-presidente dell'Associazione
Vice-President
AEHT, grande storia alle
AEHT
spalle.
Koerts with great
È lui che ha scelto
history.
l'Istituto
He
Panzini.
chose the Panzini Institute.
Mr.
So,
Koerts,
Mr. Koerts,
why did
why did you choose the Panzini Institute?
That was a nice introduction. Why did we choose Panzini? Well, I think that Ana Paula already explained that the fact that we are trying to get to be here in Italy is because the Italian values in hospitality, in culture, gives the AEHT more dynamic, and to make sure that all our students in Europe can benefit from your input. It's a great honor to be here in Senigallia. I think I heard the minister already said, and also the gentleman over there, about the heart of our organization are our students, and we hope we will provide for 300 students a life-changing moment, an international experience, by bringing them here to Senigallia. And we do that by organizing 11 hospitality competitions, and those competitions are being, by the AEHT, being managed by head judges. They're all here, by the way. So perhaps a big applause for the head judges. And they do that not only with themselves, because they need local coordinators. And that's the team from Alessandro. And those are really good professionals. And today we saw that the competition will be an enormous success on the organizational side. So we really thank you for that.
Bene, thank you. E adesso da Lorena sentiamo
Okay,
la
thank you. Now
sviolinata,
let's hear Lorena's
che ha fatto
translation.
Allora abbiamo chiesto
Mr. Koerts.
perché Remco Koerts ha scelto la scuola Panzini, e dice appunto perché, come è stato detto anche prima, che i valori della cultura italiana per il turismo dà una spinta in più a tutta l'organizzazione della AEHT. Augura che è un momento per i studenti che saranno coinvolti, un momento di cambiare la vita. Ha chiesto un applauso ai giudici che sono tutti qui presenti. Oggi hanno visto che con l'organizzazione degli eventi e le gare che sarà un successo.
Molto bene, grazie ai nostri relatori. Adesso sì, un
Thank
applauso generale
you.
glielo facciamo,
Thanks to
perché
all
entriamo
our
nel vivo di questo
speakers. Now
progetto
let's get to
bellissimo,
the
il progetto
core
Open,
of
progetto
this
innovativo e
innovative open
assolutamente
project,
coinvolgente.
which is
Un
absolutely
partner
engaging.
importantissimo di
A
questo
very important
progetto è
partner for this
Spaggiari, azienda
project is
leader che
Spaggiari,
vanta
a
una
leader
lunghissima
company
esperienza
with great
nel
experience
mondo
in
scolastico. E
the
invito quindi la
school
professoressa Carmen
system.
Enacche ad illustrarci
Now we'll hear a
brevemente learning
description
page e
of the
sito
learning
web
page and
del
website of the
progetto. A lei,
project.
professoressa.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for being here tonight. I will try to briefly describe our website for the occasion of the Open event. We described our project, which is going to be an innovation forum for biodiversity and sustainability. And there are going to be around 700 students coming from 33 countries, as mentioned before. These students, in order to be able to participate in this event, will have to access the website open-market-aeht.com. And once you open the website, I hope you can see it. Yes, we can perfectly see it. Thank you. On the sign up button, you can sign up to the website, and the website can be browsed both in English or Italian, and it's very easy to switch the language on the bottom right part of the page. So you just click on ITA or ENG according to the language you want to use the website with. So I will use the English version to make everything clearer for foreign guests. Okay, so you click sign up and you access the AEHT European website, and here participants will be able to sign up. Participants will be students, teachers, or school principals. Let's go back to our website. Once you have signed up, you will be able to read the open project description. This project is divided into two great events. One will be a 5-day event from the 17th to the 22nd of October, with basically competitions with all students meeting up and communicating using English as a common language. There will be 11 competitions, but before talking about the competition specifically, I will show you this explanation of the open project. So if you click our Panzini Institute logo, you can open a PDF leaflet, a document containing all relevant information about our project. As you can see, this document has been updated recently, just a few days ago. And let's wait for it to open. And if you scroll it down, you can read our project mission as well as our location, the Senigallia map with the locations of the main activities. Because other than this 5-day event, there will also be another 3-day event from the 19th to the 21st of October, which will be dedicated to school principals, teachers, and other sector stakeholders. The venues where activities will take place will be Institute Panzini, Rotonda Mare, where we are right now tonight, Foro Annonario, and La Fenice Theatre. These venues are indicated on the map. You can also check out the welcoming point and the meeting places. We identified 4 of them, meeting the needs of the 17th item of our agenda. So we have a meeting place in Bologna with the collaboration of Scappi Institute. In Pescara we have the Cecco Institute collaboration. In Ancona we have Einstein Nebbia and Institute Varnelli, and in Senigallia, the meeting place will be at the train station, and we will be there for the welcoming moment. So if you click open, you can go back to the website homepage, and after signing up and after reading the open project description, you might want more information about competitions. So as I was saying, we have 11 competitions covering 4 sectors: bar, kitchen, reception, and bakery. These competitions will be held in teams. In each team, there will be different nationalities, and students will participate in these challenges. These 11 competitions can be accessed from this menu, and you can see all the sectors: decathlon, front office, restaurant services, tourist destination, wine services, strategic thinking, etc. If you want real-time information about competitions and about what people are doing in the so-called competition field, you can click here live and check what is actually going on in the Panzini Institute during competitions. So you go from what goes on during competitions to the
in anteprima potranno esplorare I campi di gara attraverso il pulsante
previews of competition fields. So if you click Explore Competition Fields, you can get a preview, a virtual tour, presenting more in detail our environments. The ethic company, which is here tonight, will present this function more in detail. So let's go back to our website. I would like to indicate the contact section and, last but not least, the pass and benefits section, which allows you to access different virtual rooms and contacting stakeholders to receive gadgets, awards, or anything available during our competitions. The event is organized as an international fair as well, and this is the last section of the website. This international fair will have many protagonists, such as students, teachers, and other sector stakeholders, restaurants, local hotels, etc. I will conclude by saying that we're waiting for you. We hope many of you will come in October to participate in this event, which will be open. The fair will also be open to Italian visitors, not only to foreign visitors. And we are trying to create an innovative school that believes in research and in laboratory activities, focusing on the development of student skills. Thank you.
Grazie, Carmela che ci ha spiegato allora il sito.
Okay, so we had the explanation of the website.
In diretta streaming.
And since she mentioned AEHT, the company which is developing the immersive reality tool, we are going to present to you a very innovative tool. So Gabriele Tedeschi is here and he's going to show us this open model. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. I would like to present to you this innovative platform. Thanks to the use of new technologies, we can share this innovation for the AEHT 35th Annual Conference to show you what we've been creating in the last few months. So I'll start by saying that our platform tools will allow you to immediately choose one of the 3 official languages. So you're going to be able to view our platform in English. I will choose English now so that everyone will be able to see the main elements we included. So the students you can see here are kind of avatars. So they are virtual touristic guides. This will be a unique innovative experience. The whole institute is in 3D and can be browsed. You can click on every item, every indicated item. This is the initial introduction, and you can take different steps in this virtual visit of the institute. These kids are presenting all available items. You will always have clickable items to view, rules, for example, or guidelines. And everything can be downloaded as well. And from here, you have the possibility to browse the map and access, ground floor or first floor, second, third, fourth floor. The competitions will be divided by sector. So, for example, for the kitchen section, you will have culinary art or decathlon. You can click on any of these. You have this competition field, and students will be able to view all the tools they have available. There is always a document with guidelines for every single competition, competition details, objectives, and a map which will allow you to see where all items are in the competition field. All these elements are represented with these icons to look at the detailed images of all tools and objects available, and all the available equipment as well. So everything is clickable and viewable. Infographics, technical features of the elements that can be used. So students will be able to study the platform before the competition, and this will be an important input which they will have in advance. Yes, they will be able to prepare themselves for competitions. You have a list of competitions here. We have the central kitchen here for culinary art. Okay. This is another competition field with information available for every element leading us to kitchen tools. So this is available for everyone. And what you can see is a gamification experience that is verifying all indications, assessing everything necessary to have further information about what they will be able to see. That being said, every competition field will have a button which can connect you in video calls and live streaming videos, and students will be able to see everything real time. So this button can activate the platform and make you see what will happen. So from anywhere we can see what's going on in the competition field real time. Exactly. And besides this, regarding competition, we also have the exhibitors section divided by pavilions, so sectors. For example, innovation and tourism. And you will be able to access information of all exhibition stands. So, for example, here we have the Marche Chamber of Commerce as the first exhibition stand, and you will have a dashboard here which will allow you to create calendars for connections as well as video calls, or you can exchange emails or open the website. And besides the stands, you'll also have the opportunity to view and connect to external links for websites. And everything you will see will be online starting from tomorrow. You can also look at all oil and wine stands, all exhibitors participating in the fair, and some items will be viewable as well in 3D. So you will be able to see 3D models of different items, in this case a bottle of wine. So external links might be also for e-commerce sections, and you will be able to browse e-commerce pages or purchase products online. So I think it's a very important synergy between institutions and private market companies. It's a great opportunity for everyone. And we also included a conference button, which will give you the opportunity to participate in all events scheduled for the conference, and then you can go back to the map, viewing the Italy pavilion to check all master classes, show cooking sections, which will be visible real time from anywhere. So I will encourage students to browse this page and to prepare in advance for competition, since you have all information available already. So I will now give you the floor on. Thank you, Gabriele. You showed us something wonderful. Very impressive. It's a completely new way to learn. So congratulations to all market players for this beautiful project. One last witness for Matteo Marini, press office manager. We have just 3 minutes. So, from the University of Urbino, Matteo, the floor is yours.
Ti passano subito
They're going to give you
il microfono,
mic.
Eccolo lì. Bene.
Let's make sure it works. Tonight, we've been struggling with microphones. It's part of live streaming events. Are we ready? Or not? We can use a bullhorn. It's an ancient method, but it always works. And Matteo has a very powerful voice. So he could scream, but I think we do have the right tools. There we go. I'll be very brief. Yes, we already wasted 30 seconds of your time. No problem. I am one of the teachers of the journalism school of Urbino, and I'm here representing the institute. So I'm greeting you all on behalf of Professor Mazzoli and Director Giampiero Camaglia, who couldn't be here today. I am coordinating the students' works. So they basically spread and disseminate projects for press releases, press communications, to disseminate this story and to make it visible for as many people as possible. And we're going to deal with communication and press releases, services that we're going to send to journals, and we are honored to be part of this project. We cannot wait to tell you all about it. Thank you, Matteo Marini, Press Office International Communication Manager. He will spam you to disseminate the project and make it visible for everyone. Now, we spent this beautiful hour together, and we can only say sign up for this competition. Right? Schools, students, teachers, sign up, because schools can do that through the AEHT website. You can check the competition field and our virtual reality. Do it on time, prepare in advance, and get to know how you will be protagonists in October. I would like to thank Wines Consortium, its director Alberto Mazzoli, who I think is back there. Good evening. Piceno Wines Consortium, co-director Armando Falcioni, who are here with us tonight. They will be great protagonists of the open fair with great exhibition stands. The gala dinner will also take place. It's a very peculiar moment for AEHT conferences in Italia, as one of our speakers was remembering. The gala dinner took place in the airport. In Tallinn, it took place in a submarine. Who knows what will happen here in Senigallia, but looking at our enthusiasm, we really expect something extraordinary. Thank you, goodbye from Senigallia, and I will see you in October. Sign up for the competition.